Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of Who It Is. So I was trying to play the Lunacid prequel, but turns out it is built on the old-ass From Software Kingsfield engine from 2001, question mark? And it doesn't work very well on modern machines, and you have to do a lot of tweaking to get it to work. It was crashing for me on startup every single time. And so people were like, oh, change your resolution, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, I don't really feel like doing that right now. But you know what I do feel like doing right now? Eating lunch, but instead we're playing World of Horror. Sorry, eating dinner? It's the early evening. I didn't eat lunch either, so I'm kind of like on the back pedal here, where it's like I have the... You ever play like an RTS game where it queues up the units when you have like max units, so if one of your units dies, it'll instantly make another one, right? Or it'll instantly start production on another one? Yeah, that's me. I queued up lunch and dinner, and then I never ate lunch. So, lunch and dinner are queued up, they're right back to back, right next to each other. And here we are. So we finally unlocked Ayaka after 80 goddamn years, so you already know we got an Ayaka run going on. And I'll do Curious Birthmark even though we did it yesterday, because it's kind of the Ayaka backstory. And, I don't know, we can just kind of do whatever the hell we want. We're just kind of chilling. We're just kind of Bing chilling. I mean, do we want to do a Thutu again? I think we did a Thutu like the other day, but I'm down with a Thutu. A Thutu, I think, is one of the more fun gods. Kind of heats up the game, makes it scale a little bit faster, just because like the violence has escalated from before you've even hit play. So, pivoting into the real world for a moment here, I was freaking out. I don't know if any of y'all remember some of the older Bizarre episodes, but I was freaking out over the tariffs. And the thing is, it's like, are they going to destroy the economy? Yeah, but like in the pump and dump scheme sort of way, and not the they're actually being implemented sort of way. You hear about that story that came out recently where the tariffs aren't actually being collected at the points of entry. Like, they're there, like the tariffs are in effect, but nobody's collecting them. It's so funny, but also like, yeah, it's gonna destroy the American economy, but like, if the tariffs were actually implemented, like the Liberation Day tariffs, if those were implemented for like a year, I think the country would be like a smoking crater in the ground. So I'm pretty happy that they're not actually a real thing, and they just ChatGPT generated some random bullshit, and then they immediately didn't follow it because, it's just like, we're in a death spiral, But what's better, a slow and agonizing death spiral, or a very fast and, burning twice as bright, half as long sort of deal, I'm more for the slow and agonizing death spiral, so death spiral enjoyers stay winning. Speaking of stay winning, you jovial merriment motherfuckers. Yeah, we're talking about horse race tests now. You're goddamn right we are. Listen, spoiler alert for today's race, I guess, but you had 80 years to watch it. You're telling me you're a horse race test enjoyer and you haven't seen the newest race that came out today? Shaking my head. But jovial merriment takes another one. You pieces of shit. Listen, a winner doesn't always need to win to be a winner. See the beauty in everything. I'm a yellow Andy. I'm supporting the yellow horse every single goddamn day of my life, okay? I'm betting all my money on yellow every single race. Now, am I broke? Am I bankrupt? Yes, I bet all my money on yellow. I've lost everything, which is why I have like a utter hatred for you, you jovial merriment motherfuckers. Anyways, horse race tests are very good. They are very good. I'm a big fan of them. They're very fun to watch because it's just like little MS Paint horse PNGs. I think Fearful needs to go, right? I almost want to get rid of Fearful and Survivor's Guilt just because both of those, like, suck. Even though they do put us a little bit behind on the Ayaka scaling. They put us a lot behind on the Ayaka scaling, but they're both, like, awful. And the only curse that I think would be worse is, no rhyme intended, is if we got something like, and weapon doesn't matter on Ayaka, the moment you get, whatchamacallit, the moment you get Bloody Mania, the game's kind of over. But we want Eldritch Possession first, I think, because we've got a pretty fast weapon, and so we just kind of want to scale our stats as quickly as possible. But, you know, it's just like MS Paint horse PNGs bouncing around on like a track, and the one that gets to the carrots first is the winner, and it's just, it's Peem. It's absolute cinema. It's peak media. I don't know what to tell you. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. We do be watching every single time there's a horse race, and every single time there's a bet, I'm putting all my money on yellow. Every single time. So anyways, because I put all my money on yellow, and yellow is a perpetual loser, I bet on losing dogs, I would highly recommend for you to like and subscribe. And watch the ads as well. We probably like take a nap. That's what I want to do IRL right now. So Ayaka is just me maxing, taking a little snooze. That's what I want to do. But I mean, we need to hit 2 of these. So we gotta take the 50% chance one of these times. And let's go gambling, chat. Oh, let's go gambling! Listen, it's early enough in the run that we risk it all on a 50%er times 2, and we made that coin flip. I take that coin flip. Absolutely. Now, we could have died, that's true. Blood Moon is gonna make this a lot more difficult, but probably should have gone with a more accurate but slow weapon. This is a true a true nuke. What would be the true GIF nuke equivalent of World of Horror? Because I know Limbus Company has Truth Harpoon. I think Gundam has True Colony Drop. You know, we need a truth nuke GIF. We do. I don't really know what that would be, but second Fear Festival, second Flood. We gotta do Flood last. School Scissors is also terrifying. What? Alright. No more town. No more town. Survivor's Guilt, but like, you know, it's a little bit. 8 is better than 10, you know? Or 8 Doom is better than 10 Doom, so we take those. And honestly, I think we keep those as well. It's a lot of Doom, but we can't ever go to the shop ever again, or the police station ever again. So it's more like, you know, is the forest doomed? That's just sort of the life that we're living. Kazumi, get in the squad. I don't know why I want Kazumi in the squad, but we're getting Kazumi in the squad. Ryoko, get in the squad, girl! Absolutely! Alright, is the forest doomed? Shit. Sorry, Ryuchi. I know you lower Doom, I'm pretty sure, but, can't have that. 31% Doom, huh? And every investigation is doomed! What do you mean, dude? Oh, no. Oh, it's so Jover. Freaky Flood, School Scissors, Recluse. Oh, aye. It's so Jover, chat. Possibly the worst luck of all time. I should probably pay attention to the mystery spread, right? Probably. Does it matter, though? We're gonna find out. We really need to get a good level up, though, like, for real. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. We just genuinely do need to get, like, a good level up. Like, that's literally... I want Eldritch Possession first, so that we stop hemorrhaging, like, damage or health every single time we go into a stat check. But I will never send the park ranger, dude. Never send the park ranger. I'll take 80 more billion Doom. Listen, we do not want to fight the boss here. Because, I mean, listen, strength and dexterity is great. We love strength and dexterity, but it's too much Doom. Oh. Oh yeah, 2 damage, by the way. Get me the hell out of here. You have to do 20. You have to do 20. Absolute pain. We can never re-roll, by the way. It's Doom Effigy Gaming. It's Doom Effigy Gaming, chat. We needed to take an Ayaka perk. That is a very good Ayaka perk for our current situation of having 8 more billion Doom. Why is our max sanity going down? It's probably why. Residential Recluse, Scissors, Frightening Flood. What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, I hate to say it, but we can get some throw... Bruh. I mean, you really have to get rid of one of these, right? Like, we need 9 max to get through this. Now we're praying. We're on our... We got Timeline B Fear Festival. We are on our hands and knees praying for Timeline B. And we got it. I helped Tourmaline do Honey B Lovely for the first time last night. And Kazumi Stonks paying off, chat. 3 stamina for 20 EXP. They're calling it the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. I mean, we can't instantly die anymore. But that was not the one that you want to get. But I mean, we're balling, chat. We're gonna get a full heal at the end of this. Frostbite forever, by the way. Eldritch Possession is the only way out of this. And we're gonna need that ASAP, because if we get 1 minus strength somehow, we're cooked. Can we do 65-65? I don't know if I want to do 65-65, but like I really don't want to take damage here. But we don't have a boss fight. So instead we can do this. And we can do this. Works out? Question mark? Love to see it. I don't really know why we're doing 80 million damage per turn, but we are. I mean, that's just kind of... This is optional, by the way. You don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to do this at all. But, I don't know. I just wanted to. I thought it would be fun. I was autopiloting. I don't want to lose stamina, but I don't want to gain it. Whatever. It's the perfect, absolutely perfect gambit. We're gonna need all the minus doom that we can get. Give me the money. Go up to 3. You either want to be a 1 fund or 3 funds. You never want to be at 2 funds. 3 funds can get us there, though. That can go the distance. That'll last the whole run. Alright. This is actually super important, by the way. So, I'm gonna... For once in my life, I'm gonna write this down. So it's a bow. Uh-oh. It's a bow. Flap. Flap. We love it. We love it. It's a bow and 4 claps. I didn't need to write that down. But, kind of important for killing the residential recluse. Eldritch Possession, I've been asking for you for 80 years. Welcome. Now, I can't wait to lose even more max sanity. We're gonna need to up that charisma just so that we don't die to the lighthouse, because we don't have a freaking, we don't have a freaking light source. Maybe that's a brilliant idea. The Ayaka Galaxy Brain play is making sure that you have, you're gonna do more damage on 5 or 4. I don't remember. Like, does it matter at this point? Like, are you doing your max amount of damage? Because we gotta take the full amount of damage. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, what on earth am I looking at right here? Can I get rid of one of them? Because it's probably... Masochistic and Fearful cancel each other out. I almost want to get rid of Traumatized. I guess it doesn't really matter. But, I guess we're kind of just balling. A very, very weird... I mean, we got 7 dexterity, brother. That's all it takes for Ayaka. You get 1 level up and now you're ballin'. And now we have $5 for some reason. We can take a hot bath, that's fine. I'm not worried about Doom anymore. Mostly just because if we need to, we can skip the entirety of the next mystery. I mean, we can read the letters, but we actually got the money to pay our electricity bill, if you can believe it. And we've got money to spare. Ooh, fancy. Bloated is an injury, by the way. So, you know, you kind of hate that. I think it used to be a curse. Or at least, I don't think you used to be able to cure it, right? Because it used to just be permanent. Alright. So. We're gonna bow. And we're gonna clap 4 times. And you're done and dusted. So, get out of here. Now, we're on death's door. But guess what mystery we saved for last? Of course, nothing peak happens, but, you know. It is what it is. I think we're gonna get dexterity to 8 in a second. Same thing with charisma. So, I mean, we could just take art knowledge, I think, if we wanted to. But here's the thing. If our stats don't go up with the 2 new curses, where it's Jover, right? So, probably just do it like this. And, if we need to, we can get rid of one of our curses. Probably traumatized, if I had to guess. Now, we are going to level up again, but it won't really matter. Because it'll be the lighthouse. Yeah, we can get rid of one of our curses if we want to. I don't care about the Doom anymore. You know what? Honestly, as crazy as it is, I genuinely want to get rid of this one. And our stats... We got a minus charisma curse. I'm such a fool. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna level up again. Don't worry about it. We're gonna level up again. Don't worry about it. Now, we haven't achieved godhood yet. But it's not gonna be that bad, probably. It's a very nice dodge. Also, we have another curse removal, just in case it gets a little bit wacky. This is a very unconventional way to kill this enemy, but we were kind of just, like, messing around. So, what do we want? We want probably the plus damage. Actually, the Theologist is at the school. I think we just take the Theologist. We're already doing 7 damage per hit. Don't get greedy. We're dying? Catch me dead? You gotta run away from this one, chat. You get the Theologist, you rest 4 times. We can only actually cap out on our sanity by resting twice, right? So, in a weird way, it kind of encourages us to do it big, but let's just fully heal. I don't really want to mess around with it. I think having, whatchamacallit. I almost wanted to get rid of, like, masochistic or something, just so that we could heal more. But our stats are kind of important. So you need to die as quickly as possible. That's like rule number 1 of this fight, is you die as quickly as possible. Now you do have 80... This is dumb. You don't do this. There's no way you do this. In a million years, it's a 50-60. And if either of them fail, you're in hell. So instead, you take the guaranteed gambit. Force! We're dead! You know what? Actually, we do take this, because we're gonna die. This is bad. We don't talk about it. This is bad for us, even if we dodge. It's a negative bad. It's a net negative. Oh god, what have we done? Okay, so get rid of your masochism before you come into this fight. That's the correct realization. So we've missed two 60% chances, but we've made two 50% chances. I'm terrified. This is the scariest shit that I've ever seen in my life. And this is bad. We can't... Oh, you would be dead already if we just did it the other way! What do you mean? What's happening? Come on, man. What the hell? Scariest shit I've ever seen, alright? This is greed that they talk about in the Bible. It's true. It's true. Alright. Lock it in, chat. Lock it in. Ayaka happy feet moment? Ayaka happy feet moment? Okay, actually what we do, we brace, and then we're gonna take 2. So we regen 2, and then we regen 4. We brace. We go 60% chance again. We actually hit. For God's sakes, we actually hit. And then we think, can a 26 kill you? And the answer to that is no, a 26 cannot kill you. And that would also be, like, the worst odds of all time. I would rather take the dodge. Ayaka, you've dodged this fight so many times. I'm so sorry. If your happy feet ends here... Like, I understand. I 100% understand. Listen, you're probably gonna have to do this twice in a row. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Ayaka. This is on me. Holy shit. Okay. So, this is gonna do 18. Can't throw that. Is the monkey wrench gonna do 3 damage thrown? I don't know if it is. Also, it's not gonna do, 18. It's gonna do... 16? How do we have +2 damage? Ah, I know how we have +2 damage. So it's gonna do 16. Unless it's weird, like it usually is, but we're just gonna do it like this. And, Ayaka, I'm so sorry. Holy shit, she's got the happiest feet in the land. Oh my god. Unreal. Unreal. How many times did we dodge that fight with a 50% chance to dodge? Are you insane? What the hell? Oh my god, okay. How do I make sure that we do not die? Get rid of this. Actually, do we have anything that's minus stamina? Hold on. Let's rest up fully. See what our max health is. We can only take 3-2. Or 3-3. We can only take 3-3. And we're taking 3... We're taking 3-3, actually. No, we're not. That's Freaky Flood. We're taking 0-3. We're taking 0-3. So, as long as we don't have anything that randomly kills us, we're okay. God, I kind of want to get rid of masochism, but I don't think we can. Listen, we're completely okay. We're completely fine. As long as we don't take any random damage. This literally doesn't even matter, chat. It doesn't even matter. Nameless Horror? What is that one again? That's Fear Festival? It's like Infested Girl, probably. It's the only thing that made sense. I cannot believe... Listen, this is not my victory. This is Ayaka's victory. I piloted her, like, abysmal dog shit, and, like, she was like, don't worry, I got this. And she just locked in. Ayaka is locked in. And I mean, honestly, gotta respect it. Never even used Blood Mania on anything, by the way. If we had Blood Mania, that would not have been as janky or scary as it actually was. The only reason that was scary is because we had max 9 sanity in a fight where the boss is doing 4 to 5 sanity per turn, not counting the random minus, like, 20 damage that they would do to you for fun. Plus badly bleeding. But she just dodged everything. She just dodged everything. We spent all of our stamina to keep her alive, give her one more chance. And she was like, you know, just this one last time I have to go all out. You know, fair enough, fair enough. Absolute cinema.